preview it first. Hmm. Well, I have learned not to be so impatient with YouTube. So I'm going to wait a minute, a whole minute, to see what happens next. I'm seeing a screen that says, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines." Good morning, good evening. It's 1:01 in the morning. It is February 28th, 2025. Today is the last day of Black History Month. I have so much to talk about. I have a whole notepad of little thoughts that I've been collecting all week long. And I'm going to go through it, but I will be the first to admit that I have no clue in what order I'm going to be talking about this stuff. So, welcome to Midlife Priceless. My name is Miss Margaret, and it is time to burn the midnight oil. It's been a long day, but a good day for me. How was your day? I hope it was a good one. I would say to you, today is going to be like no other because this is Economic Blackout Day. What does that mean? It means that anyone involved in or concerned about diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging um, in America and beyond, to be frank with you, I don't know why we're, trying to keep it to ourselves. I think it should be a global movement, and here's why. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging it is not Black empowerment. It's people empowerment. And it's important you understand that distinction. Why? Because unlike what some of the spinners and pundits would have you believe, DEI has less to do with Black empowerment and more to do with people empowerment. What does that mean, Miss Margaret? It means DEI protects and provides for the disabled, whether you are talking about physical or emotional disablement. It's so important that everyone has a place. That's why I don't stop at diversity, equity, inclusion. I also add belonging because I grew up in a family that believes in belonging to the extent that, and thank you for whoever just hit the like. By the way, like, subscribe, comment, and share. There we are. I've said it. Um, I grew up with uh, now a man, but a boy who I saw as my brother. He's a special needs person. His palsy has really debilitated him, not just physically, but emotionally because of the way people would treat him. So you'll always find, if you know me personally, I have a problem with the throwing around of words like the R word. I won't even say it. I can't, because everyone deserves to be here and everyone deserves a place in their home, in their community, in their country, and in the world. That to me is what diversity really is about, and belonging. Equity, I think about the fact that I'm a woman that has always worked in industries that were set aside for men. We didn't get equal pay. We still don't get equal pay. Um, inclusion. Inclusion for me means including everyone despite their socioeconomic status. Being poor, being rich, being in the service industry, being blue collar, being white collar, it doesn't matter. Everyone needs to be included. My dad was a general contractor, and in those days, he was an entrepreneur, although we didn't use that word a lot. In today's vernacular, he is a quote blue collar worker. Never mind the fact that he had skills beyond belief. Really hard to find these days. I mean, these guys who are now charging 60, 80, up to $100 an hour. My father's workmanship would cost you about $200 an hour right now. And I would never doubt that for a minute. My only regret is that I did not have a brother growing up who could acquire the skills easily. Could he have taught me? Yes, but keep in mind, I grew up in the 70s, and you just did not teach girls to do a man's job, right?